Alright guys, welcome back to my video. Pickles the Gaijin here. Yummy. Let's get straight into it. Now, this is some sad news. Last week, Thursday, July 18, I think, there was a fire in Kyoto at the animation studio there. Kyoto is called Kyoto Ano Kyoan. And as a result of the fire, 33 people have been confirmed dead. It was a suspected arson, and the person that they have arrested in connection to this is a guy called Shinji Aoba. Now, according to the news report, Aoba entered the building shouting, and according to one of the surviving members, a man entered the building was shouting loudly and saying "die, die, die," and he threw some fluid which was flammable. He lit that, and the stairwell was engulfed in smoke. The whole article is there. Now, apparently his grouse was that the studio stole his novel. So you burn down a whole studio because someone stole your novel. You don't go to the president of the company, CEO, try and get a conversation with him. I don't know which channels he went through to express his grouse before and felt unsatisfied with the same, but you don't go and burn down a whole building because of a novel, and you kill innocent people that had nothing to do with this grouse that you had. According to the news report, also it indicated that this was a one-sided grudge. But I feel there's more to this story. The accused also apparently was found with like weapons, a bag of weapons like knives and stuff. I don't know. That's just madness. And this case is the largest fire since the Heisei era, which in Osaka there was an arson case that had 16 people killed. And now this took place in Kyoto and it's 33 people being killed. In addition to this, one of the survivors who apparently had singed hair indicated that one of the doors in the building to escape was unusual because it had two metal levers that had to be operated for it to open it. So it was hard to open for him. So that could have caused more persons to have died because of the door being unable to be opened. 1, 2, apparently there were no sprinklers installed in the building. 3, it is alleged that the security systems were shut down that day. They weren't turned on. Something is not adding up. Clearly there's some connection. How do you have security systems being shut down the day an arson is supposed to take place? You know, things like that. I mean, I'm sure the detectives are going to find this out and find out who on the inside is connected to this. But dear God, and apparently that studio was a studio that had the most female employees working in animation. So I'm not saying there's a connection between studio and the amount of females working there and the security system being shut down, but something just ain't right. So guys, just the families of the deceased, my condolences to you. Although you might not even understand what I'm saying if you even get to see this video, but trust me, I really feel for you, and I hope this man is punished to the full extent of the law. So in Japan, if you commit arson, you can get the death penalty or be put on death row. So I guess that I don't know. This place is just crazy. The world is going mad, actually, if we're being honest. All right, next let's move on to something a little lighter. Japanese persons in the Kansai area are getting concerned with the number of foreigners that are the rate at which the foreigners are growing in that area. Now, there have been reports that some companies have prevented foreigners from purchasing electronics, i.e. Chinese, Koreans, because they come there because it's cheaper for them to come to Japan and buy the products and then flip it back in their country or wherever, or just take it home for themselves. And also they have limited the number of electronic products you can buy. So one person may be allowed to buy 2 or 3 products at most. Wow, it's interesting. I guess they don't want that to happen. And with that being said, well, in Osaka, it's going to be a new Chinatown because of the high influx of Chinese foreigners in Kansai. And I'm sure a lot of people aren't happy with that because, trust me, I kind of understand, in a way, why Japanese people kind of don't like Chinese people. In a way, they're very aggressive. They are loud generally, and they don't really follow rules, to be honest. Line? What line? I'm going right through, buddy. They are the original inventors of the Gaijin Smash. Yeah, I think so. Wow. So that's pretty much it for news and stuff. But Let me tell you something. So you see, one of the issues I have with persons who like to defend and speak about Japan as it is most perfect place is that half of them, as I'm about, let me scratch that. 3/4 of them do not live in the country. They only know Japan based on anime and things they have seen other YouTubers present, which is all the good sides and the wonderful fluff nonsense. I saw a tweet by Reggie Coase on Twitter saying that, basically saying, hey, as a paying customer, I am right. So you need to treat me like a regular paying customer or a regular paying Japanese customer. So you need to calm down. A lot of times persons will encounter great, wonderful service from Japanese people, generally. But there are sometimes when they treat you less than a person, and it has to do with you being a foreigner. And, everyone's experience is not the same, and my experience is not your experience. All right, I understand that. So if you have never had this experience, that's fine. But I've felt sometimes slighted because I'm a foreigner, and there's certain things that are afforded to Japanese. There's certain options on the ATM that are only afforded to persons who are able to read Japanese. In the English option menu, you can't do a bank transfer or financial transfer. But if you can read Japanese well and speak Japanese, you're able to do many other things. They're like a secret menu basically, which is fine and well. But it's a bank, it's money, and you want to transfer money. Why is that option not in English? I guess it's too much of a hassle. And then what's even funnier is that the Japanese feel when they learn English that they're the English gods, and they don't consult proper speakers of English, native speakers of English, to help with their translation. So there's sometimes you see signs with spelling that no one from a native country of English helped them with. And I wonder, why is it there's such a proud people? Why are you so proud? It's okay to ask for help, but it's whatever. That's one of the things in Japan that I really just don't get. People defending a country that doesn't give a crap about them. And two, the fact that sometimes you feel less than a citizen, like a person, because you're not Japanese. I guess maybe it's something that happens everywhere in the world. People looking out for their own, but geez, I'm a paying customer, you respect my money. Money talks, bullshit walks.